A senior monk and a junior monk were traveling together. At one point, they came to a river with a strong current. As the monks were preparing to cross the river, they saw a very young and beautiful woman also attempting to cross. The young woman asked if they could help her cross to the other side. The two monks glanced at one another because they had taken vows not to touch a woman. Then, without a word, the older monk picked up the woman, carried her across the river, placed her gently on the other side, and carried on his journey. The younger monk couldn't believe what had just happened. After rejoining his companion, he was speechless, and an hour passed without a word between them. 2 more hours passed, then 3. Finally the younger monk could contain himself any longer, and blurted out as monks, "We are not permitted a woman, how could you then carry that woman on your shoulders?" The older monk looked at him and replied, "Brother, I set her down on the other side of the river, why are you still carrying her?" The Zen story has a beautiful message about living in the present moment. How often do we carry around past hurts, holding on to resentments when the only person we're hurting is ourselves? The story is a reminder that we should live in the present and let go of the past. We can't change what's already happened, but we can control how we react to it. If we can learn to let go of the hurt and anger, we'll be much happier and more at peace. By living in the present moment, we can let go of the past and move forward with our lives. There's no denying that the past can be a heavy burden to carry around. It can be full of happy memories that we cherish, or it can be full of pain and regret. But either way, it's important to remember that the past is in the past for a reason. Living in the present doesn't mean forgetting about the past, but it does mean that we shouldn't let it control our lives. We should learn from our mistakes and move on, instead of dwelling on what could have been. It's easy to get caught up in what we should have done differently, but it's important to remember that we can't change the past. The only thing we can do is focus on the present and make the best of the present moment.